admitting that he has let them down and that he regrets transgressions and personal failings. He issued the extraordinary statement as a telephone message allegedly sent by him to a cocktail waitress was aired in America. Sky's Tessa Chapman reports.
With his mansion and his acres of land, how Tiger Woods must wish he could hide away right now. But Americans woke up this morning to allegations from the cocktail waitress Jamie Grubb. Gossip magazine splashed claims of a 31-month affair as TV networks played out an apparent voicemail the golfer left on her phone, warning that his wife might know about her. He responded with an apology. "I've let my family down," he said, "and I regret those transgressions with all of my heart. I've not been true to my values and the behaviour my family deserves. I'm not without faults and I'm far short of perfect. I'm dealing with my behaviour and personal failings behind closed doors with my family." While the Woods hide away, another woman with alleged romantic links to the golfer, Rachel Uchital, has been trying to avoid press interest.
Are you going to take a lie detector test?
Woods has tried to control the whirlwind of speculation with his lengthy statement, denying his wife had attacked him before the early morning crash, describing rumours as utterly false. All this as police photographs are released, showing the damage to Woods' car, the back windows broken by Ellen with a golf club. The whole episode, Tiger said, his fault. Personal sins, he went on, should not require press releases, and problems within a family shouldn't have to mean public confessions. Tiger says he will strive to be a better husband and father now. He's got a storm to get through first. Tessa Chapman, Sky News.
It says he's sorry. The world's top-ranked golfer posted an apologetic statement on his website just today. It comes on the same day that a tabloid magazine alleged that Woods had an affair with a cocktail waitress. Now, Susan Candiotti has the latest on all of Tiger's troubles.
One day after the Florida Highway Patrol closed its books on that minor traffic accident, the crash the Tiger Woods had into his fire hydrant in his driveway, well, the case may be closed, but the controversy isn't quite over just yet. Today, a magazine called Us Weekly published a story of a woman who alleges she had an affair with Tiger Woods over at least a 2-year period of time. And the magazine published a voicemail that the woman claims came from Tiger Woods. In this voicemail message from a male, he asked the woman to remove her name from her voicemail message. Says, "Do a huge favor for me." Now, CNN has not verified the validity of this voicemail message, and we did try to contact Tiger Woods' agent, but he instead referred us to his website. And on it, Tiger Woods makes quite an interesting statement. It reads in part, quote, "I have let my family down, and I regret those transgressions with all my heart. But for me, the virtue of privacy is one that must be protected in matters that are intimate and within one's own family. Personal sins should not require press releases, and problems within a family shouldn't have to mean public confessions." Now, will this end the speculation about exactly what happened the night of that accident and what led up to it? Will fans forgive Tiger Woods whatever happens? And how might this affect his corporate image? Well, those are all questions that will go on for quite some time to come. We already know that Tiger Woods has said that he would not be making any more public appearances and any more golf tournaments until at least next year. But I think we can all be sure that he likely will be asked about it the next time he appears in public. Susan Candiotti, CNN, Windermere, Florida.
Well, so if you watched yesterday with us, actually, you heard some marketing experts say the Tiger can ride out the wave of negative publicity, but that was before today's developments. So what now? Well, earlier I talked with PR agency executive Margaret Brito, and I asked her to rate Team Tiger's handling of this whole crisis.
Tiger's PR team has handled this situation well, considering the circumstances. They made a very broad statement initially where he apologized to his family. He said he was sorry, and he also said that it would never happen again. So he, being the fiercely private man that Tiger Woods has always been, he basically gave one statement that really captured everything he wanted to say, and he didn't intend on speaking or giving any other statements after that initial statement was released.
He couldn't quite satisfy the appetite for information, though, could he? Do you think somehow the PR team's initial silence or limited information revealing, as it were, did they cause a bit of harm?
His statement addressed things that led one to believe that the story was much deeper than a car accident. So when you say things like, you know, I apologize to Elin, specifically his wife, and when you say that this will never happen again, we know at that point that you're referring to more than a car accident. So, you know, for many of us, we read deeper into the statement and we knew that there would be more to come.
How then would you have done it differently? I mean, you have the benefit of hindsight, of course.
I would have liked to do less is more. Less is always more. You stick to the point, you give the public an explanation, and you ask for your privacy, which is what Tiger did.
He's got a very wholesome image, a family man image, hasn't he? Do you think that image has been harmed? And if so, will it affect all those branding and those sponsorship deals he's tied up in?
Well, you know, Tiger was the most wholesome image. He's a global brand, and he really had an image that was fiercely protected, but also was fiercely wholesome. And, you know, his brand equity will suffer. It will suffer as it pertains to brands that also reflect the wholesome image that they buy into. So Tiger's equity as it pertains to certain brands will certainly be affected for a while, because infidelity, alleged as it is at this point, is a touchy subject. So
fundamentally, of course, away from his endorsement deals, he's a sportsman, and he's the main sportsman in his field of golf, which is absolutely enormous in terms of industry and value. Do you think the sport has suffered in any way as a result of this, or is that a completely separate matter? He's still the same sportsman, isn't he?
I mean, you know, he is a sportsman, but I don't think the golf industry as a whole will suffer much from Tiger's transgressions. I think it's really personal, and it's, you know, it's never good for a sport in general, but he is one person, and his actions will be judged that way. So it won't be necessarily a black eye for the entire sport of golf as much as it's a black eye for Tiger Woods and Team Tiger and the brand equity that he's enjoyed so far.
Well, there you are, PR executive Marva Brito there. Just so you know, Tiger's sponsors have said that they will stand by him. Nike, Gatorade and Gillette all want to continue their relationship with the golf star. They said that today. Now, looking to the future.